Retiring in Central Alberta. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thanks for joining us. Shalane Walls and Jason Walls with the Walls Real Estate Group. And in this channel, it is our job to talk to you about all things Central Alberta. We want to make that move smooth. We want to provide you with all the information. So if you're thinking about moving to Central Alberta in 9 days or 90 days, this video is going to be for you, especially if you're thinking about retiring, especially if you think you can't afford to retire. Let's dive into it. So Jason and I are real estate agents in Central Alberta, and we've been doing it for over 30 years combined together. I know what you're thinking. I don't look old enough. Thank you. But I am old enough. And we have many family members that are in retirement, that have just got into retirement, and many that are thinking of going into retirement, my parents included. So we've been having these discussions a lot, and we've been helping people that are thinking about retiring who are moving from other provinces, maybe just like you, from BC or Ontario, and you think you can't afford to retire yet because you live in BC, or maybe it's way too crazy out in Ontario and you don't want to retire there. Well, here in this video, I'm going to talk to you about some of the conversations that we do have with our clients and our family members so that we can provide useful information to you and hopefully get you excited about moving to Central Alberta and let you realize that it is in fact very affordable to move here. So let's dive into it. The cost of retiring in BC, we all know BC is so beautiful. It is one of the nicest provinces that Canada has to offer, but it is very, very expensive to live there, not only because of the extra tax and not only because of the transfer tax, utilities alone, health care, insurance, groceries, it all adds up. And when you're on a fixed income and you want to just sit back, relax, and enjoy life, it tends to be a little hard when you're spending all of your hard-earned money that you've saved or invested on those regular day-to-day necessities. So here in Alberta, our housing is cheaper. We only have GST, we don't have a transfer tax, our groceries are cheaper, our health insurance is cheaper, our auto insurance, our home insurance is cheaper, utilities are cheaper. It all adds up. So like I always say in my videos, if you're new to this channel, I want you to like and subscribe, but I always say we're here to help keep those dollar bills in your pocket, especially if you're on a fixed income and you want to sit back, relax, and enjoy. The next thing that I want to talk about is lifestyle and healthcare access. When you get older, it becomes inevitable that you're going to need to see your doctor more. You're going to maybe have those specialty appointments. You're going to maybe not want to go out to get your medications. You're in Central Alberta, here in Red Deer, we have many physicians, specialty physicians. We have many healthcare organizations that will come right to your door. We have the nurse next door. We have comfort keepers. So if you want to live at home and still have care, that is an option for you here in Central Alberta, here in Red Deer, here in some of our small towns. If you need to make those big trips into Calgary or Edmonton, that's okay. We're only about an hour and 20 minutes to get you where you need to go. So Central Alberta has the convenience of affordability and the convenience of a good healthcare system that can take care of you. Not only do we have things like the seniors facilities, we have independent living facilities, we also have facilities that charge you based on your income. We have med delivery. It really is convenient here. Retiring here, Central Alberta really does pride themselves on taking care of our seniors and providing things for them to do that makes their day-to-day life easier. Also, if you decide that you want to live in a small town because you don't want the hustle and bustle of a city, which granted, who does? You have so many amenities in these smaller facilities. If you haven't watched our YouTube videos, please dive into the healthcare that is available in our smaller towns, hamlets, towns, lake communities, because there is something for you. So for instance, if you wanted to live in Innisfil, it is a very small population, but it does have a hospital, it does have a clinic, does have pharmacies. The same goes for Olds. The same goes for Sylvan Lake. Sylvan Lake has a healthcare facility. It has a 24-hour healthcare facility. So if you need some type of emergency care quickly, you can get in there. Red Deer has a major hospital, multiple walk-in clinics. Lacombe also has a hospital, and it is a small town, but small city community where you can definitely get your needs met there. Their surgery happens there. You can go to Statler, has a hospital, beautiful hospitals, beautiful facilities, and they're smaller, so the wait times are much lower. The care is wonderful. The people that have worked there, many of them have worked there for years and years and years and years, and everybody takes their job seriously and with so much pride here, especially in the small town centers. They get to know the residents, they get to know the people in the community, and they want to offer that helping hand, that family-friendly feel. So that is really something I want you to consider when you're thinking about retiring, if you can afford it, and the quality of care you're looking for. Let's talk about the programs for low income. That is true. So the taxes are lower here in Central Alberta, and we do have many programs for seniors that are on a fixed lower income. So there's subsidization, there is downsizing incentives, and you can find those all on the Government of Alberta website. So if you just Google gov.ab.ca, you can go down onto the healthcare and look into that specifically. Also, many of the communities that I talk about have their own website, and you can check those out. So for instance, Red Deer, you can go on to the City of Red Deer website, www.reddeer.ca, and you can go around their website and see what our options are available for seniors and people going into retirement. We have some amazing 55 plus facilities here within our city that are great. So if you still want to be active in your community, you still want to be active with friends, or you want to make new friends, we do have many options, whether it's from independent dwellings to the condo style to the townhouse style. Red Deer does have that and does offer it. So there are many options, but like I also said, you can have care come right to your house. So if you found that cute little quaint home that you love, or that big extravagant home, you can have healthcare providers come right directly to your house to help you with things and tasks that you might need help with. There are also many personal stories and testimonials if you go on to the internet and you check out senior living in Red Deer. Now, I did do a whole video on that on this channel, so I really encourage you to go check that out. I highlight the facilities, I highlight the care, I highlight testimonials, I highlight things to do. I really encourage you to go in and dive in and take a look at that. So again, whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, Jason and I are here to help you. And I know, I don't want you thinking, what the heck does this girl know about retirement? I'm not retired, but like I said, many of our family members are there, many are going there, and honestly, we are already thinking about that. So it is something that I feel very passionate about and love exploring. Let's just have a sip of our coffee and let's keep diving into retiring in Central Alberta. So when I talk about small towns, like where to start, what are you looking for? Again, I do have a video about this. Things to consider. So Red Deer is a city of about 110,000 people. So it's not huge. It's not like Calgary. It's not like Edmonton, but we are very close to those centers. So if you do want to get out and see those bigger centers, you can. It's a quick drive on the Highway 2. Easy to get to, easy to navigate. There's many things to do there, because oftentimes when we go, people I know are going into retirement, they have so much time on their hands. They need to fill their time with things to do. So those are really great options to go explore those cities. But here in Red Deer, we have many things. We have festivals, we have markets, we have trails, we have fishing, we have horseback riding, we have e-biking, we have the Arts and Culture Center, we have many facilities for swimming, aqua aerobics, we have the Golden Circle, which is a community itself in its own for seniors. We have the Action Bus, so if you don't want to drive, or you're limited on your driving, or you can't drive, or maybe you don't want to do that driving in the winter, the Action Bus will pick you up, take you around. We have bus tours for seniors, so you can get yourself on a bus tour and you can go to Sylvan Lake. They do casino tours. If you want to get on a bus and go, check out some of the casinos, they do that. There's senior days everywhere. Everywhere in this city has senior days. So that's fantastic. From the Shoppers Drug Mart to the grocery store, to seniors can shop earlier at Costco, to going out for dinner. You name it, we love to take care of our seniors here. Also, you can go to some of the smaller communities like Innisfail, like I talked about. That is a community that has many older people and younger families as well. So it's a great mix. They also have a pool, they have the bridge club, they have horseshoes, they have pickleball, anything that you want to do to stay active. They have a wonderful Legion, so if you want to be part of that Legion community is very active in doing things and hosting events, and it's a great place to go have a coffee. It's a great place to go play shuffleboard, crib tournament. Red Deer also has a beautiful Legion, so does Sylvan Lake. Sylvan Lake, of course, has the lake. They have a brand new recreation facility, the walking trails. Maybe you have a boat, maybe you want to go fishing. That's another great option. Olds is a wonderful place for people to retire. It's an older community as well. Even though they have the college there, it is a farming community. So it is that great farm-friendly feel. You can go anywhere, talk to anyone, have a coffee. They also have a Legion, which they love. They pride themselves on putting events, social events, dances, mixers. They love it. They have festivals there as well, where they shut down Main Street, and they have, in the wintertime, they have the lights on, hot chocolate, a fire set up. You can shop. They keep the stores open late. Most of the areas within Central Alberta have those types of activities. Maybe you just want lake life. So maybe you want to sell your property and move here and just relax at the lake. Well, there are options for that. Glenifer Lake is a beautiful dam. So it's a little bit chilly, but it's very clean. You can see to the bottom. You can buy a house there and live at the lake year round. Maybe you want to live in Gull Lake. Exact same thing. There are many parts to Gull Lake where they have the camping portion. Maybe you just want to live in your camper and you go south for the winter. Maybe you want a house there. You can have a house at Gull Lake. You can have a house on the lake. Pine Lake, that's another option. You can have a house at Pine Lake. You can have a cabin at Pine Lake. You can have your RV at Pine Lake. You can have a park model at Pine Lake. And golfing, you can golf at all of these places. So if you're an avid golfer, some of the most beautiful golf courses are right here in Central Alberta. In fact, the Innisfail Golf Course is one of the top golf courses in Canada. Now, I'm not a golfer, so my husband tells me this, Jason. He is an avid golfer. So if you want to know more about golfing and where to go and the fees and where not to go, he will tell you that. Right outside of Innisfail is another small town called Bowden, and there is also a golf course there. Now, they don't have as many amenities, but if you're just looking to do golfing, there's a golf course everywhere you go, pretty much in this whole Central Alberta bubble. Now, you can, if you're more into the backcountry, you can go out west towards Nordegg, towards Rocky Mountain House, in the Clearwater County. Again, if you're wondering what that is, I have a video on this. So if you want to just sit back and relax, nobody around you except for the trees, the creek, the river, you might want to think about out west by Nordegg. Maybe you like to ride quads, maybe you like to hunt. That is all available out there. So no matter what you're thinking you want to do when you retire, Central Alberta will be able to accommodate you, whether it's on housing, whether it's on affordability, whether it's on healthcare, whether it's on activities, whether it's on transportation. This is something that I really want you to consider. Or maybe you're watching this video because you have family members that are thinking about retiring and you're helping them transition. This would also be great information for them. And like I said, if you want more information on any of these topics, please check out the videos because I do dive deep into it. But for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to highlight some of the key reasons why moving to Central Alberta, if you're thinking about retiring, is affordable and convenient and practical. So again, Shalane Walls, Jason Walls with the Walls Real Estate Group. If you're thinking about moving here to Central Alberta, like, subscribe, give us a call, email us, text us anytime. We are here to help you. We are here to answer any and all of your questions. We have a book of industry professionals that are happy to dive into any of these topics as well, even deeper. So if you need to talk about some of these resources that I've talked about for housing, if you need to talk about the resources for the healthcare provider coming to your home, or maybe you need to talk about subsidizations or how the transportation works, we definitely can give you up-to-date, accurate information on that. And we are going to be right by your side the entire time, making your move to Central Alberta that much easier. So thanks for joining me on our channel. Shalane Walls, Jason Walls, you know what to do. Like and subscribe and get in touch with us. We do the research so you don't have to. We want to help you. We want to be on your team.